Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. I know I started a little bit early, please apologize. My apologies for that. Hi, we're playing Diablo 4. Before I even get into anything, we're going to be trying out the Vessel of Hatred expansion. I do have the Lord of Hatred expansion as well, pre-ordered. Let me put it that way, because then somebody's going to think I have an advanced copy of the game. So we are going to be playing today. I have not played the Vessel of Hatred expansion yet. The plan is I'm going to play as the Paladin, because the Paladin is accessible as a pre-purchase bonus for the Lord of Hatred expansion. On top of that, yes, I did confirm this actually on Twitter that I'd be returning to Diablo content. Not exclusively on the channel, but I'm going to be doing a lot more full-time Diablo content moving forward with the Lord of Hatred expansion. So the next week, basically, here on the channel, you're going to see at least 2 or maybe even 3 Diablo 4 streams as I kind of get back into the groove of things with Diablo 4, because the last time I played Diablo 4 was Season 10. I haven't played Season 11, and Season 12 is the current season. I haven't played anything of it, so I've been away from the game for a while. I haven't played every season. As you can see, like, some of the characters that were, like, older Eternal Realm characters from, like, the very first 2 seasons, I haven't really brought them up to level 60. I heard a lot has changed with the game. I know exactly what's happening with the game in terms of error changes. I can't talk about that, unfortunately, until after the live stream happens with the developer update. But I'm already pretty much in the know, which is kind of one of the reasons why I've been interested in getting back into Diablo to begin with. So, we're going to begin with the story campaign. I'm going to make the Paladin. We'll do that. Audio will happen on the game now. I just got to tab back into it. Just a thing of caution, Dreadknights. One of the things is, when I'm in the middle of the game, I cannot really see your chats too much because if the action is like very super heavy or intensive, it's gonna be difficult for your boy Dread to be able to read chats very quickly. So I'm not ignoring you. Please don't take that as offense that Mr. Streamer isn't paying attention to you or giving you any attention whatsoever. It's probably because if I'm in the middle of something very, very intensive, if I look away, I'll probably die, and I don't like to die, particularly in Diablo. Dying is bad. Anyway, without further ado, let's check out the Vessel of Hatred DLC. I'm going to create a new character, because I believe you can start at the expansion. So we're going to pick the Paladin. We're going to confirm the class. What's the difference? This is a female character, and I believe this is the male character. Alright. I want him to look kind of like Tyrael, I gotta be honest with you. Anybody remember Tyrael from the older games? So I'm just gonna kind of do a little bit of customization. I don't think we can make him like full-on Tyrael, because Tyrael had like a different type of haircut. Kind of the soldier's crop, but not exactly that. Let's see how many hairstyles they have in general here, because I know they had some decent options. That's definitely not it. I'm gonna not spend too much time on this. Because Tyrael in Diablo 3 had like a little bit of a buzz cut, kind of a bit of a crew cut, if I'm not mistaken, so we'll do something along that nature. I see they haven't really added as many hairstyles as I would prefer them to in this game. It's one of the things I feel like, as much as they've done well with customization, this is the best we can do. That's not exactly what I was kind of going for with it, but you know, we'll have to make the best that we can. Let's go into face body. Eye color, I think that's kind of fine. Accessories, I don't think that's really gonna matter. Hair, face, let's see, do I get facial variations? Because Tyrael's face was a little bit more chubby, and he also didn't have any facial hair. So let's see, that's close enough to Tyrael, I would think. Let's go for hair. Let's see, facial hair, Tyrael had none. He was a nice, clean-shaven. The one thing I wish we could do is kind of, like, actually body morph the face, because you can't do that. You know, you just have these face variations, but you can't actually alternate that type of stuff, so we'll have to just kind of get it as close as we can. Which basically looks like that. Accessories. I don't believe Tyrael ever wore jewelry, so let's take some jewelry off. Okay. Makeup. Tyrael didn't wear any makeup either. Okay, that's great. The other thing, too, markings, I don't want any markings on them. Alright, now, the one other thing I need to do, pardon that, Dreadknights, because I'm going to be in the middle of customizing, but I want to make sure I get the spelling of this right, because in my head, I feel like I know what it is, but I might, yeah. Alright, I was right. I was going to spell it wrong. Alright, so let's finalize the name. I'm not going to spend too much on this. Keep that in mind. We're going to put... Tyrael. Make sure I spell it correctly. If they don't let me put that name... You can't name your hero Tyrael? Are you for real? Aw, man. Come on, man. Tyrael Jr.? I can't do that. Ah, man. Okay, what was my old paladin's name then? Maltorius, I believe. So we'll just call him that, because apparently Diablo 4 doesn't want you to call your character Tyrael, which means maybe we'll see Tyrael in this game at some point, because why wouldn't you be able to call your character that? Fascinating, fascinating. Okay, let me see. Change campaign state? I want to play with the beginning of the Vessel of Hatred campaign. It will be a seasonal thing, so we're going to pick that. I'm going to start normal difficulty because we start in the beginning, and then we'll work our way up because it's like the very beginning of it. Alright, and let's start our game. Thank you for joining me. I do greatly appreciate that, everybody. It's good to be back in Diablo content. I won't try to interrupt too much things. You can hear the game, correct? Yeah, you can. When I tab out, you can't, though. I'm not going to cut through the intro too much here. So this is recapping what happened in the base campaign in case any of you missed it when I played Diablo 4 way back in the day here on the channel.
Lilith most of all.
Salvation lies not in the light, but in you.
Just recapping everything that happened. So if you haven't seen like the base campaign, my apologies. Because this is gonna spoil a bit of it.
This bond with Lilith was the key to unraveling her plans. Others joined the cause.
And Lorath was actually a character that was in Diablo 3, for anybody who doesn't know that. It's one of the characters that's an NPC that's pretty much in Act 3 and Act 4. As well as Act 5. Mostly in Act 3 you see him. Lilith, Blessed Mother.
Unlocks more than the doors of hell.
What else does it unlock? I'll probably play Blessed Hammer, by the way, for people who are wondering. We'll do Blessed Hammer build for Paladin.
The Lord of Hatred.
The Lord of Hatred, which is title character that's going to be in the new expansion. He was also obviously in Diablo 2, for those of you who are long-term Diablo fans.
If Lilith succeeded, we'd all be damned.
Yeah.
We had no
And I heard a, well, I heard a rumor, but they kind of confirmed in a YouTube channel for Diablo about Lilith, Inarius. I hope we could see a return of Inarius somehow, because I feel like he was the character that was the least fully utilized in the base campaign. So I'm hoping it was intentional and that he's going to come back as like a big bad evil. I mean, Lilith deserved to kill him too, if you know, you know. Uh-oh. Yep, so... Lilith killed Inarius, or at least presumably kills him. This is everything that happened in the game in like a minute recap. In the base game.
He had sent a herald to help the Wanderer hunt Lilith.
Yeah, Mephisto took the form of the wolf. I originally thought that was going to be Diablo in wolf form. I was a little bit disappointed when it turned out to be Mephisto.
Your lives and those of all humanity.
You know, also, had Narelle not listened and fell into this whole play, we probably wouldn't be in this state that we are now.
Narelle imprisoned Mephisto instead.
Yeah, so she imprisoned him with the Soul Stone.
Also robbed Lilith of the power she so craved.
Yeah, because Lilith was trying to get the power of Mephisto for herself.
Went through the demon's mind.
And then she wanted to square up with our character. That's a complete recap here.
Regret.
Oh.
Sadness.
She's very angry.
With her last breath.
People originally thought that that was Bale and Diablo there. She was just showing cutaways of Mephisto. I'm not afraid of you. It never was. Maybe Ura version of her, though.
Her heart was in the right place.
Yeah, she ran off on her own.
A terrible burden to bear alone.
Uh-oh. Yeah, one thing I've learned in all the Diablo games, never trap Prime Evil in a Soul Stone. That's exactly what they want you to do. Just so they can be unleashed on Sanctuary. She fell into the ploy of Mephisto. So this expansion apparently is going to elaborate on that. One thing I will say is, since I haven't played through the expansion in terms of storyline spoilers, please avoid in chat spoiling anything for me. This is not like I'm replaying through it. I haven't played through the expansion before. Look at all those dead fish in the water, you know, so... She seems to be bleeding black blood. Oh, she's coughing. Soulstone. It's already corrupting her. She thought she was going to be, like, really strong and able to overcome this. I don't think so. This is exactly what happened to the Dark Wanderer in the first Diablo, as well as Diablo 2. Oh, her mom. Her mom died in the base campaign, though. What is this? She's getting a vision? I mean, I feel bad for Narelle, too, because her hand got cut.
I must get to Akarat's tomb.
Akarat's tomb.
Look at you. You're killing yourself.
She is literally killing herself.
I don't know how much longer.
She can't hold on too much longer. That's such a shame. I mean, trying to fight an evil that's trying to possess you. Poor little magpie. A lot of people don't like her character because they felt like she was Mary Sue in the base campaign.
But now, I need you.
Yeah, it's not her mom.
Give up.
Oh! She's trying to corrupt her again. Mephisto.
Of course it's you.
Ooh, look at that. That's a sight for her sore eyes. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he's tormenting her soul.
Let's go. No.
She did make a choice. She took the soul stone. She should have known this was going to happen. I mean, it should be documented within Diablo lore and Sanctuary lore. Oh my god, her skin's being torn apart. Look at that. Oh, gross. Ow, ouch, 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 ouch. She's being ripped apart, literally, flesh. That's like her inner mind being maybe torn apart. I like the visuals on that. She's still fighting him off, though. I don't think you control that stone lady. See, yep, even Mephisto will tell you. He's basically using her as a puppet at this point. I mean, we know from experience just what's happened with people who control the soul stones. When they tried to imprison Bale inside Tal Raja, and Tal Raja eventually got corrupted, they tried to imprison the Primevals in the Soul Stone and then Mephiel in Diablo 3 at the very end of it. He got corrupted, kind of in a way. And now Narelle's just basically the next victim of this. Look at that. She killed him, basically. How did he even die? Did she, like, spawn tendrils or something? I'm curious about that. How was Mephisto able to do that? So he shouldn't be at full power just yet, because he's still in a weakened state. And she's praying for Akarat. Fascinating. And that is how we begin the Vessel of Hatred expansion. Cool! Alright, Expert unlocked. I'm going to be a level 1 character for this. Pentian unlocked. I have no gear also, so that's going to be something fun to deal with. My game freeze all of a sudden. The minute I started, the game froze. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. We got seasonal journeys and stuff. We're going to start with the actual story campaign here if we can. I don't want any of this other stuff getting in the way. Alright. So, I think we have at least 4 waypoints here. So, we need to get to the cathedral. Because the cathedral's like the main part where they're just beginning the story. I know that much because I've seen, at least in like opening things when they were promoting the Lord of Hatred DLC, that was stuff that was going to be happening. So we'll go there first and deal with the first people. What? I don't get 5 points anymore because I know they changed it in the seasonal. So we're going to do eventually here. Guess it doesn't matter really. Maybe Holy Bolt? Because it throws a hammer. That seems like that would be the best idea. Yes, we'll keep them. I'll probably have to go and kill a couple baddies at some point because walking into story campaign at level 1 might not be necessarily the best idea. But I wanted to start a fresh character for a season, so this was more ideal. Who burned him? What drew this crowd?
Same as always. But a sinner on parade, and the masses will come to gawk.
Who? Who burned this person at the stake? And do you notice that wasn't this right near the statue of Anaris? Why would you burn in front of the Holy Father? Let's talk to her. Are you alright? What happened?
Leave her be. She suffered enough already. I will tell you what you wish to know.
Okay, please tell me what happened to her.
It started last night with the tolling of the bells.
The tolling of the bells? What happened? So, Did people come back from hell? Because there was the whole battle with Lilith and Anaris. I guess we're about to find out.
Behold, the Reverend Mother
Prava came back, so she didn't die in hell? Bird Knight Urival. I don't remember Urival from the base campaign, so they added a new character. I'm surprised Prava survived that. I didn't think she was going to survive whatsoever.
We gather to witness the dawn of a new age. One made possible by the courage and sacrifice of our father Inarius.
Poor Anaris. Even though he kind of deserved it. He was kind of like a egomaniac towards the end. And he thought he was like going to be able to get back into heaven just because he kills Lilith. Like, some sins are just unforgivable, I suppose. So this is the new guy? Why is his face? I guess because he was burned. Oh, he got burned in hell. So maybe he's just possessed, right? I don't trust a guy that's face looks like that. Just seems evil.
But in the end, I was preserved.
He was preserved.
May all who serve the light do the same.
Huh. So is he like the new leader? Because it's usually Prava's the leader.
Swore to the service of the murderer.
Loraf didn't really kill anybody unless you needed to in the base game.
The Horadrim girl, Neyrel, from our judgment.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They hate Neuro.
Who threatens us all.
This dude looks super menacing. How tall do you think he is? Like 7 foot tall, at least? He's a hulking dude. We'll say, Diablo 4 and Blizzard are always do an amazing job on the graphics.
And walk with us in the light.
So she's giving him a chance to repent.
Bless you, Reverend Mother. Thank you. In the name of the Holy Father, I swear it.
He's willing to repent.
Release him.
She wants to release him, okay. That seems kind of in line with Prava. Prava's not like one to...
With all due respect, Reverend Mother.
Uh-oh. What's he
Father
on?
Inarius' mercy was great, but did he not also preach justice?
I don't think Anarius wanted you to kill people or burn them at the stake.
When Lorath slaughtered him.
Oh boy.
What does it say about the
He believes in an eye for an eye, Dreadknights. It's a pretty much 100% confirmed at this point.
Punished. Neither Lorath or the girl have been found.
Well, that's unfortunate.
We have gained nothing.
That's bad.
So tell me, is he owed mercy?
Yes, he should be. I don't believe angels believe in killing things unless it's like evil demons. They never usually kill regular humans. Very rarely have they ever done this, particularly in Diablo lore. Poor dude. This dude Urval's freaking evil, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he's working in cahoots with Mephisto. Maybe it's a demon that just took on a human form to come back and just cause chaos on Earth.
His sins were too great,
Look at Prava. You see the look on her face?
and his faith was not strong.
Look at her eyes. Even she knows this is wrong. And she was pretty dedicated to Anarius.
No longer be tolerated.
Who made him the leader, first of all?
We will show the heavens that we are worthy.
Whoa, this guy's worse than literally worse than Anarius. I thought Anarius had an ego, but this is even far worse.
I'll not have the faithful of Inarius shedding tears.
So, you want to square up now? We can do this right now at level 1.
Twice. Where's your decency? Clear off.
You want me to leave? I don't want to leave.
And your Prava's
I'm no one's lapdog. Let's get that straight, Dreadknights. I'm no one's lapdog. Let's talk to him. I answer only to myself.
Dismal, faithless existence. That's the problem with you and the Horadrim. Such thinking always leads to hubris, and hubris leads to failure.
Not leading to
Lorath,
failure.
no stranger to it, buried his own brother.
Wow, they're crapping on... Well, I mean, Loraf is not, like, very well liked in Sanctuary by this point, because remember, like, the Horadrim kind of failed their mission and everything.
Is at the bottom of a bottle.
Oh, he got into drinking?
Carefully wander. Judgment.
Is he fretting me by burning me at the stake? I will cut your head off where you stand, bro.
Not even our Reverend Mother will be able to stand.
Wow. He's basically saying that if he catches me outside the city...
That sick bastard has probably already sent his zealots after Lorath.
He is a very sick individual.
Better still be alive.
I guess we're going on a mission to find Laura. Which of these would be good? Strike an enemy with your weapon, shield damage. I'm not going to really care for that. Advance. What does advance do? Advance forward with your weapon dealing. That doesn't sound good. Brandish the light, unleashing an arc that deals. What exactly is an arc, though? Is it going to be like a... I think probably for this build, Holy Bolt might be the way to go for now. 1 point into Holy Bolt, and that's all we can do because we're at level 1, literally. I want to start a fresh character, just so it feels, you know, different. I do believe we still have certain things we could do, though. Somebody told me it used to be the tab button. I don't want to go into season. Somebody told me I can change my pet from here, if I remember correctly. That's not it. It's not it. Coco Eyes used to tell me I hit tab, but I don't see it. It's not filter. Alright, before we go anywhere, I'm just gonna get the pet, because I remember I always forget to get the pet, and it's like right here on the corner. And we probably won't customize my horse too much, because I don't really need the horse customization just yet. I think I could go anywhere to get the horse? No. It was up there, that's right. It's been a while since I played, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty with certain mechanics. That's kind of the point of doing these streams too. So I can just kind of get the feel again for this game. Because it's been one hot minute. Alright, so let's get the pet. So... This is the... I don't want that. I want the pets. So... I have a lot more pets than I thought I did. Oh no, these are locked. So I have... Basically the doggo at my disposal, which is fine. I like my dog. I'm a dog fan. Let's change the portal to something cool. Forsaken Gate. I don't have that because it's part of the new event. Malignant portal always looks freaking cool in my opinion. So we'll use the Malignant portal. Everything else is fine for now because we're going to be changing most of this stuff. I will change the horse though. I have a couple horses I have unlocked. Go to my horses. I don't want the old steed. That's not the one I'm looking for. It's not the one I'm looking for. Yeah, the Nightmare. That's the one I want. Want to make it look a little bit evil. Even though, since we are a paladin, we probably should fit the theme. And have like a white ethereal type looking horse. Lightbearer seems probably more wise. Alright, for this, I don't have, again, too many things I could really rock. We'll try to make it look as majestic as we can. That probably looks like something a paladin would ride on. And we'll just keep it very simple with everything else. Safe. Right now we can actually start playing the game. I'm sorry that took a while. But there's just like, obviously, we're starting with some of the simple stuff. And again, this is a fresh campaign. I wanted to start, for all intents and purposes, fresh for the Vessel of Hatred expansion. So I was like, I want to try Paladin before Lord of Hatred expansion hits in a week. So we're doing storyline content, and then like I will do probably some seasonal content. I won't skip any of the story on stream. So like I'm doing a 2-hour stream today, but I'll do seasonal stuff off of stream. You know, so it's gonna be interesting. Let me get off this horse. Alright. Let's take care of these enemies, just so I can get a couple of level ups before anything. Good. Let's get that. I can attack these guys, right? Correct? Yeah, I can. Perfect. Nice. And let's go to the mark area. A slow walk there, that's what I remember. Let's sneak on them. Why do I approach the house? Because I want to talk to my friend. I guess we'll talk to you first. Let me for...
Try me again, and you will join the condemned sin. I will ask only once more. What do you know of Lorath Nar?
He's my friend, and I can slay you all where you stand right now.
But he's not the one burning people alive.
Silver words from a sinner's tongue.
I'm not a sinner. How dare you even imply that? Fine. Square up. But no, realistically, we probably should be fighting this dude already. I don't even have any loot. It's fine. We got this. Maybe we don't. Back here. We'll take him out. It's fine. I got a pretty big reach, though. Let's move away from him. I just need a skill point. Give me one skill point and we're so good. Alright, let's pop a potion here. Oh, I killed them. There's the skill point we needed. Also, we'll finally pick up some gear that we needed. Tier 1 earned brutality. Alright, wrong button. Alright, so we got a skill point. Let's put it into something, hopefully here. I'm gonna go basically with your straight up Blessed Hammer build for now, because it's like the safest route to usually go. Yeah. That feels more comfortable and in line with it. Let's go through here. Oh. The hell? Where did you come from? Okay, well, I guess we're taking care of him first. I'm surprised we have this many people here already. We got it. Oh my god! Wow, that guy tried to square up big time with us. Well, Blessed Hammer feels still pretty good. We'll get some gear here in a second, too. Pick that up. Nice. Skill point. Let's put a better shield on. Let's put a better pants on. Put better gloves. We didn't have any gloves anyway. Okay, so let's mark this as garbage loot now. We have a nerve point we can put into something. Fanaticism. Defiance or presence refiring to your allies. I'm not playing with allies. Bonus resistances would be nice though. Holy Light Aura. Unleash 2 bolts. Nope. Fanaticism or spending faith emanates power from you, granting you and your allies attack speed and critical strike. We'll take this for now. I will respec it. This is just like a starter type of build, in case you're wondering. Alright. Who's this? Are you okay? I'm sorry, I was doing my best! What happened, Noel?
No.
Her shins are broken. That's not good.
Legs are dead weight.
They broke her legs. I'm surprised they didn't kill her, though. Where is Laura?
No one knows. Third time I've come here looking for him. First time I got caught.
I guess they were watching and sticking at the house.
For the old man.
And what's that
We
message?
found Neyrelle.
They know where Narelle is.
Neyrelle, is she safe?
Is she safe?
A friend of mine is keeping an eye on her. The steelsmith, Reher.
Where's the
Biggest
smith?
man in Giakul.
Biggest man in Gale Cool? So we're going to Gale Cool, I guess. Alright. Interact with this. Oh, who's this? It's Prava! I know that voice anywhere. It's not my fault that death follows me. I'm not a troublemaker, I swear. Reverend Mother Prava. What are you doing here?
I am here to seek aid. The Haradrim. Lorath. He was profane,
She was looking for
yes,
Laura?
but
For help?
reliable. I see he isn't here.
No, he isn't.
Where is Neyrelle?
I don't know where she is, and even if I knew, I wouldn't tell her.
Leave, Prava. Your knights are dead already. No sense in joining.
I don't know, we should really threaten her.
My knights? How poorly do you think of me that I would beat a
Oh, so
woman
she's
half
no
to
longer on the
death?
side of these dudes?
This was Urivar's doing.
Urivar. What a name.
Who
Urivar.
is Urivar?
Who is
Do
he?
you know of him?
He was just another man of faith.
So he's just a random character that became main evil baddie for this story arc?
I never knew what he truly was.
Huh. You never saw his face? How's that possible?
The repentant man prays for forgiveness, and Urivar burns him alive.
How you know it wasn't a demon that followed you back to hell, from hell?
No redemption.
Because that's where my mind of the storyline's gonna go.
Didn't stop it.
That's one of, like, Mephisto's lackeys.
But he's begun a war for the cathedral's heart. To save every life is to lose the war.
That's a valid point.
I am not your enemy, Wanderer. Not when I gave you my blessing.
That's true, she did give us the blessing that we needed to be able to cross stuff. She has helped us from time to time. She's more like a frenemy, I would feel like.
Your mind is poisoned against me. I see that.
Your mind is poisoned against me, that's a very interesting line.
You will accept the truth.
And what is that truth?
All those who serve the light must huddle together.
You want me to work with you?
Alone in the cold.
I mean, I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend in a way, but...
Just go. Find Reher. I'll be fine.
How are you gonna be fine? You have 2 broken ankles. If they come back, they'll just slay you. I mean, that's valiant of her to do that. Let's ask these questions. I'm curious for storyline
I
purposes.
want to save her, of course.
Save her.
I can ensure her punishment is fair and merciful.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting your hands on Neuro.
Urivar will doubtlessly call for.
Yeah.
If we can keep him off that stage, well,
I'm not gonna hand over my friend. Not to this. Definitely not. You started this manhunt for Laraf. Why the sudden change in heart?
The church is changing.
It's changing.
surely you've seen it. What I began as an act of mercy
It's become an act of sadism. So now she wants to go against the Church of Anaris. Because it's changing.
Mercy. You sent a priest to murder Lorath.
Yeah.
I sent a priest to bring him to.
Okay. We do need to know if she's gonna help her, though. Because I feel bad leaving her here.
She's more likely to slit my throat.
So you're not gonna help her?
The ailing child was brought before the.
Low
Holy
is
of
such a great
Holies.
word to use in a
I
dictionary.
know your
More
fear,
people should
child.
use low.
I felt it too. I will help her as the Father helped me.
Oh, she is gonna help her. Okay, good.
Certain of it.
Good, at least we have her word.
Bless me. But somehow I believe her.
Okay, if you trust her, I'll leave her in your care. Don't kill her. Alright, let's get on with this, shall we, Dreadknights? So, the next location we have to go to... That's the new area, right? The next location should be marked on the map, correct? Yeah. Where's that gold thing? Should be somewhere around here, right? Am I blind, Dreadknights? Maybe it hasn't updated? Oh, wait, I see it. It's tucked away over here because the seasonal thing is there. I'm gonna do the seasonal stuff off the stream. I really want to play through the campaign right now. That's my objective right now. Look at us. Our doggo, a cool horse, and our somewhat decent armor to start with. Alright. Tally-ho! Gonna skip through some of these enemies. Just so we can get there a little bit quicker. I always wish that there wouldn't be a stamina bar for these horses. I will attack some enemies too so we can continue to level up. But only ones that really get in my way, or in this particular situation, is probably good too. Well, I will say Blessed Hammer feels pretty strong to begin with. It definitely is in line with what the Paladin was in Diablo 2. Where you just put like Blessed Hammer on and then never really look back truly. Again, it's still very early on with this character, so it's going to be generally easy-ish content. Hop off here a second, just so I can get like a little bit extra damage. Tempted to do the storyline event just for quick experience points. It's very easy early on too, and I could just keep checking like Blessed Hammers for now. Put Y on. Okay, so we have that. And we can use our mana generator, even though it's not really mana for this character. Okay. Killed them. Let's move over here. I'm doing this event area because this gives me like extra experience points for the moment. Oh, they put the kill streaks back in this game? They put it like Diablo 3. Okay, they're really trying to appease the Diablo 3 audience then with kill streaks. That wasn't something that they had before. I don't ever recall kill streaks being in. They're really trying to appease the Diablo 3 audience here. Which is kind of good for me because I love Diablo 3. Don't get me wrong, I like Diablo 2 as well, but Diablo 3 just felt better to me just because it felt like it respected my time a little bit more. That's kind of a cool throwback. I wonder if it does that for everything that you kill, though. Now I'm very curious. Let's see. Better shield, even though it's not blue. We're just going to constantly swap things for better power up for now. Because we're constantly going to be switching until we get to like yellow and orange gear. This is probably going to take a while. That's a flail. It's a little bit better. 2 damage. I'm going to keep what I have for the weapon. Because it's not like super important right now to switch. What's important is just kind of putting points into stuff. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to go Blessed Hammer. Put a point into this. Then we gotta figure out. Blessed Hammer deals 18 damage and shares into 3 small explosions. Blessed Hammer mortars 3 hammers to the ground, dealing 10 damage in area. I don't know which one's better, to be honest with you, but we can always respec. The AoE damage kind of sounds nice because this is an up-close and personal type of character. As opposed to the 3 smaller explosions dealing 7 damage each. That's kind of okay-ish. We're gonna pick this one for now. Oh, we don't have enough points for it. Treader's getting ahead of himself. I forgot that in season they took away some points that you used to get. But at least we're getting quicker. I feel like leveling up, at least in the beginning, is good. Because that was always kind of a complaint of mine with Diablo 4. Like, it always feels like leveling up just takes, like, forever. Alright, so we gotta find this dude so we can know where Narelle is. I'm skipping seasonal content for now. Because people are coming in. We're playing literally story campaign. Because I never played through Vessel of Hatred, so I want to experience this story. Right, where is he? This is not you. Where do you think he's hiding? Is this you? Yep, it must be him. It is him. Okay, right here. I need to know where Narelle is.
You seem to have found him.
Found who? Okay, him.
Hope the cobbler didn't send you. Such
A cobbler? Who the hell's the cobbler?
Patched up her doorframe once. Now she sends every poor soul that needs a carpenter my way.
Oh, he's brolic. Is he a barbarian?
That's not quite what
No, he probably just eats very healthy, right?
I'm here for Narelle.
Where's Narelle? I need to find her before something really bad happens. Yes, I am a friend of Laura.
Step into my workshop. Some things are best shared in privacy and comfort.
So the ears have walls, probably. Okay, lead the way. I hope this isn't an ambush, though. Because this feels like an ambush setup always when I go into these type of situations. This looks like a dungeon.
Yes, Papa.
Why does this look like a dungeon? Are you setting me up for something? You have information for me.
Come, sit.
I don't know if I should trust them. Do you think we can, Dreadknights?
Faye, have you seen my...
Seen what?
This is my daughter, Fayira.
Fayira?
Freely here. Isn't that right?
Okay, so what's so secret?
Yes, our friend Lorath was on her trail, but he left off. Didn't say why or where to.
He just left on his own accord. He must have information as to where Narelle is.
How did she seem?
Yeah, how did she seem?
Wouldn't be so cautious. I know what she carries.
He knows that she was carrying the Soul Stone with Mephisto.
Last I saw her, she went in search of passage across the river into Nahantu.
Nahantu, the new region, right? If you hear noise in the background, I'm sorry. There's like a lot of stuff going outside in the city.
You didn't even offer to help her? What is wrong with you?
He can't really do much. It's a Soul Stone possessed by a primeval.
Fetch the set chisel for me, dear.
Yes, Papa.
Why would you yell at him in front of his daughter, too? Embarrassing him.
Is a foundling of circumstance.
Oh, that's not his real daughter. It's adopted daughter.
She and the welfare of this town.
I see, I see, I see.
I have taken
She's worried about the
precautions.
town. I can understand that.
You, Lorath, and Narelle have chosen to carry the burden of creation on yours. I
Fascinating.
will not trade one for another. Would you?
No, I wouldn't. It's fair.
I suppose not.
You care too much, my friend. But that is a glad thing.
Sorry if I'm quiet. I just want you guys to be able to watch The Cinemas,
I
too.
will be by your side.
Uh-oh. See, I said this looked like it was going to be a dungeon and set up. How did I know? How did I know we were getting set up into a fight?
Stay put, Faye. If trouble comes a-knocking,
Then I go to the hideout.
Yep.
Like you said.
Let's go. A hero's work is never done, Dreadknights. It's over this way. It's an interesting walking animation. The whole town already got corrupted. That's bad. You've reached your destination. Come on, let's just break the gate. Let them through. Yeah, I know. Don't let them go to city. Oh crap, there's a lot of them now. Oh, some of these boys are tanky. Good. Nice. Good amount of damage here. Good. That's stream, by the way, for these guys. Decent amount of death. Not out of resources already. Uh-oh. I'm stuck in the middle, I don't know why. I don't know if they were AoEing me. I mean, this is the fun part about this, right? Like, I'm doing this with... Probably shouldn't be doing the story content at level 1, but... Up for the challenge, right? server lagging, maybe? No. Come on. Okay, level 7. Good job. It isn't over yet. That's pretty obvious. I like that they put the kill streak back from, like, Diablo 3. That's a nice little touch. Because it brings back fond memories of Diablo 3 for me, which I like. I'm gonna put the axe on for now, even though we're probably better as a sword user, I would assume. Alright, better pants. Club is the same amount of damage. Let's branch off here. Mortal? Oh, there's a fur choice. Lesser Hammer becomes a disciple skill? Follows and orbits around you? Yeah, let's do that. I like that. That sounds much, much better. Cool. We have a nerf point, right? Correct? We do. Alright, so... I think what we should do is maybe get the Defiance Aura here. That way we just have, like, a aura build going. Did it let me do that? Feels like it didn't let me do that. Let me check also stream. These guys with me? These guys are not with me right now. Oh. I'm sorry about that. If you're experiencing a little bit of a stream issue, please refresh. I can't really do much about that. My apologies for that. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I run into ISP issues. It looks like today. It might be a little bit of when it's happening right now. My apologies for that. Just hold usually a pass in a couple seconds. Let's continue here. Because I have two screens I can look over. I don't want, like, game audio muted while I'm trying to do this. My apologies for that, Dreadknights. I don't want to throw a beer right back, but let me hold up. I don't want to, like, do something turn game-wise and you're having, like, a bit of an issue here. It looks like. I don't know. Hopefully not. I'm waiting till we go back in screen in case you're wondering. You know, because I don't want to continue and then it's like, well, this is a little bit buggy, you know? It's not my intention. Let's see. I'm going to continue. So I was a little bit, like, weird, like, what's going on? Alright, let's talk to this dude.
Sludge and bone.
Okay. Where are we going now? The major thing here. Let's talk to him. How do we stop them?
Don't. The infection started in Nahantu. We can only stymie the flow.
Okay, so this happened in Natu.
That's where you said Nerel's gone. I need to go after her.
Let's go after her.
I know. And I promise we'll find her. Just as soon as Geakul is safe.
Alright, so we'll save Gaelkun first. Where am I going now? Okay, so I guess we're going in the containment areas. Well, this is good, because this will at least give us experience points. Feels so good of a build right now. Nice. Problem is just getting, like, mana generation, right? It's the one thing I think, like, there's a lot of mana regeneration that has to be mitigated. This. I do like the kill streak. I think that's a nice touch. Alright. Let's just get on the horse, make it just a little bit quicker, because I feel like this is going to take a long time to rise. That way we could just get to exactly where we need to. Good amount of damage here. These guys are quicker level 2. Alright, good. Level 8. Hide the pants. Base. Let's take care of this big bad. Okay, good amount of damage. I mean, Blessed Hammer feels good. The only problem is you gotta be so close to them. And again, because we're not, like, super geared up just yet. In the beginning of the campaign, literally, we're, what, level 8 character? I do like the fact that it's, at least leveling feels quicker. My biggest complaint usually with Diablo 4 has been that it feels like it just takes forever to level up stuff. Alright. Let's go this way. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, let's cast some Blessed Hammers again. Good. Nice. Alright, let's throw some more Blessed Hammers out. I gotta mix it up too, because I gotta mitigate, so. Alright, that's Defiance Aura. Nice. Let's bring this over this way. There's a lot of these things that we have to destroy. Let's go Blessed Hammer again. Do this part. Okay, nice. Take those pants. Let's see if we can swap to a stronger item right now. Those pants are worse. Finally got some headgear. Took us long enough. Shield is worse than what we have. Oh, well, we're gonna hold on to the shield for now. Alright. There's still some areas that we have to cover. Go try this area. Alright, drop down. The one thing I will notice, that I have noticed, is the Blessed Hammer feels a little slower. Not as busted. I'm out of. Okay, so I gotta use my mana generator. I was hoping we were gonna have an aura that, like, regenerates some stuff. Okay, we finally got a yellow item. Good. Let's put those boots on. Get ourselves a little bit stronger. There's so many more of these. Okay. But if it was only a couple of them. Clearly that's the case. Let's get our health. When I hit level 10, I have to go back to get the potion upgrade. And one thing, too, is, like, the horse just kind of... the direction. Always gets caught on everything. I always hope they would fix that, hopefully in expansion too. Those little things are kind of annoying to have to deal with. Okay. Do this. I'm out of resources again. Okay. Test RB here. I definitely need, like... a way to get, like, cooldown, not even cooldown reduction, just to generate resources a little bit better. How long do these stay with me? That's the question, too, because I gotta figure out. So, Blessed Hammer stays for about, I have to take a guess? Roughly 6 seconds. Okay, I can work with that. Sort of, these boots are worse than what I have. Let's see here, what does this do? Defiance passive grants you your allies maximum life. What does this one do? Passive grants you maximum resource. Let's take that. Weaken enemies who die within fanaticism heal you. Vulnerable damage, that sounds useful. Fanaticism passive increases critical strike damage. Let's take that for now. Just so it gives us something to work with. Alright. Well, that's a cool attack. Okay, cool. Let's cast some Blessed Hammers. Okay, good. I want to try something afterwards, shouldn't I? It's just a little bit, if you don't mind. We'll take like a short intermission. It doesn't feel like our NPC player is doing more damage than me at the moment. Is this target? Our first 6 kills. Got one more thing we have to do here. Let's throw these guys in. What is going on? Why are they moving? Okay, good. Boots, hammer. I'm trying to get a gold weapon right now. That's pants, okay. We're getting stronger. Let me keep that. Better home. Most of the stuff we're constantly going to be throwing away loot at the moment. Two-handed mace. I need a sword. I could use a shield. I don't want to start gambling for it yet in the game. Keep that in mind. Buckler, let's pick it up when we have a second. Okay, good. Let's just get to this last thing so we can get to the next part of this. Not really deal with too many of the short, small fries here. Alright, let's use this. We use that. Now increase our critical strike. We do burn for our resources super quickly though, that's a concern. I gotta find a way to get those resources better. We got to level 10 so we can finally get our potion. Back here. Good amount. Nice. Let's get the ring. And we gotta look into this area here. I feel like my character walks so slow in this game. I hate like going on the horse because the horse, you know, just to do that. Okay, definitely stronger. These enemies though, they got some interesting modifiers to them. Okay. Okay. Do this. Pick that up. Nice. Get the double. Alright, we killed the evil. What else is there? Oh. Still some evil we have to repel. Alright, so I've kind of learned so far, just messing around with Blessed Hammer. It's about 5 seconds, so you probably don't have to cast too many of them. Maybe like 3 of them. Just let them walk through it. Yeah, and then from there, you don't have to mash it like in the older games. You just do that. Okay, I see how it plays. They slightly have changed it, so you don't do it too much. You just... Okay, I get it, we're learning. It's like, it doesn't feel as like it was in like Diablo 2. It's more like the Blessed Hammers from Diablo 3. And even then you could kind of spam those a bit. Oh, there's still more. Cool. Do this. Now I gotta move back because it's the one problem with these type of things. But I still think for at least starting, Blessed Hammer is the way to go. Alright. Let's use Y here. Okay, good amount of damage. Could be a little quicker, but again, since we're just looting up first. Arts Garrison, let me use that. Lifespan. Yes, I know, steady. Give me a second. I'm trying to pick up items, too. You know, so we can gear up so at least I can kind of run through these things. Uh-oh, what the hell is that? I will say they added new enemy types, which is kind of cool. Because before I felt like we were fighting the same generic enemies. Aberrant's Manifestation. Okay. Gotta be careful, because usually these things have some gimmick to them. Usually poison. This one looks like it's a blood thing, and maybe a poison one. Alright, cool. Let me throw the hammers here. I feel like we're doing no damage to this thing. Even though we got a 45 kill streak. Might have to get a little closer to him. Alright, let's use this, because that increases my critical strikes if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Okay. Good. We got him. Okay, sweet. We got level up there too. Got a ring. That's nice. Increase that. Stats aren't going to really matter at this point. This is just for storyline purposes, so we'll just swap the best in slot. And then we'll constantly change it out. I'm not going to do that mace, though. Don't need that. Let's put that on for now, because it's a little bit of a stat increase. Don't need that. We'll definitely put that on. Keep the buckler. Either of these is just fine. That's 105. That's 96. Get rid of buckler. Alright. Oh, let's talk to him first. He's dying, isn't he? Yep, the guard has not seen better days, Dreadknights. He's gurgling. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Things are worse than I thought.
They are.
The hollows are stronger and more numerous than we've ever seen.
I guess Mephisto's influence is growing over the land.
And I mean to keep that promise. But if the hollows attack Geokul again...
Yeah, I understand. You gotta protect the rest of the town and the daughter. Can I go by myself?
Go. See to your daughter.
Thank you, my friend. We'll meet
Further down the road?
and find their out together.
So I'm gonna have to go by myself?
Swear it.
That's unfortunate.
was traveling by boat. The old bridge should have a good vantage of the river.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna do that. I'm sorry, I want to check something in a minute, Dreadknights. We are in green, okay. I wanted to make sure of that, because I wasn't too sure if we had a little bit of a lull or not, because I've noticed a little bit of dips. I apologize if we had a little bit of scuffy wuffiness in the beginning of the stream. I can't really control stuff of that nature. But I think we're kind of good now, it seems. So, let's continue. Alright, so this is the bridge. Inspect it. Decent cutscene here. So I'm gonna pop out of the water. I'm gonna have to fight it. It feels like this is like getting ready for a boss battle. Oh, look at the boat, man. The dude from earlier in the opening cinema with the tendril. That's a creepy sight. We're gonna get another cutscene? He's falling. I hear footsteps.
Even though
You're evil!
with darkness, you have accomplished much good in the eyes of the cathedral.
Is he gonna try to fight us now, or we're gonna kill him right away?
I understand why Brava has tolerated you this long.
Huh.
But if the church is to survive...
Is he gonna kill me? Or try to kill me? I don't trust him. I think he's possessed by something evil.
Either the rules apply to everyone, or they do not actually exist. That builds trust.
Well, I think he's a demon. Oh, look at his face.
The heretic Neyrel has fled holy judgment.
He's smoking? Dude looks like the astronaut things from Prometheus.
From our brethren, as they
He looks like the engineers from Prometheus, the Alien franchise. Huh. He wants to kill Nero.
Where is the girl?
I don't know. Let's just play I don't know.
I see no reason to help you find her, knight.
Yes, we're gonna keep our paladin over here.
How many lives
Are we gonna fight him now?
protect Neyrel? Is her
I want to fight him now, right?
than his?
Ah, it looks like we're getting into a fight. Oh, let's square up. Yeah, boss fight.
Bastard.
Why are we hearing Nerel's prayers? How are we getting like flashbacks? I know we have like the power of Blessed Mother Lilith in us, but still. Whoa. Yeah, my eyes would be that way. Watch out from behind! He's gonna stab you! What? Oh no.
No one is above the laws.
Why did we turn our back to him? That's like the #1 rule. You never turn your back to an enemy. Jesus Christ, man. How are we gonna survive an impact that badly? Wow, we're idiots though. Why are we turning our back like that? And Lilith can't save us because Lilith's dead. We killed Lilith, Blessed Mother. I mean, for all intents and purposes, we should have drowned. I saw my corpse, and from my mouth crawled hatred. A father burned his child on the pyre, and a mother molded a new age from the ashes. How are we still alive? We literally just drifted. I saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves. Tears of blood raised on the desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Then came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart. Rathmon's prophecy! And he was bound and the chains was set free. Was it us? That was part of... That's what they meant by the prophecy. We were pierced through hatred's heart. Oh! We're Rathmon's prophecy. It was never Inaris. Oh, that's freaking cool. And apparently that's like the Spiritborn class, so they just healed us. Freaking cool, man. I don't know why people don't dislike the story of the Vessel of Hatred so far. I'm enjoying myself. It's a good story.
I'm the man who saved your life. Or Eru, if you like.
Heru, thank you. But why?
Is this like the land of the witch doctors now? No! Wait a minute. This is the forest from Act 3 of Diablo 2.
Bad for the fish. What brought you to Nahantu?
Nahantu? Yeah, no, this is the forest from Diablo 2.
She's somewhere out there with a
Oh, I'm freaking hyped for that.
dangerous prisoner. I need to make sure she's all right.
Can I move from her? I can't.
Sounds like we should find her.
Well, we're gonna work together. Interact with him. You gonna help me?
This is Nahantu. Help is needed.
Wow, these are so generous people. They're like me in a way. Help is needed, help is offered.
Good. Then let's search the river.
Alright, let's search the river. Should I get on the horse? Maybe I should just follow regular. So far, I'm enjoying the Vessel of Hatred expansion. I don't feel anything wrong with it. Somebody up ahead? Oh, enemies. Square up. Can I not throw hammers when I do that? I can. It's just very particular where you throw them. Okay. Well, this dude's casting a shield. How do I break through that? How do I break the shield? Oh, okay. Have to wait on him. Yeah, that's something. That's a little different than I was expecting. Come on, Paladin. Don't suck. Alright. Let's move out of the way just in case, because those type of attacks are usually. Okay, got him. The emerald up that I wanted originally. Get more loot. Thank you for the help. Oh, it's right here. He's here. How many days was I out? We lost a limb.
How do you manage?
I don't even know how we survived that, to be honest.
Without me.
How did we not die in the days that we were drifting in the water?
Perhaps he could help you too.
No amount of healing will bring back my arm.
He lost his arm in the fight.
Ram might ease the sting.
I'm afraid you will need far more.
And drink to ease your pain in the wound.
That wound.
Fascinating.
You're right. Could use a place to sip on it in peace.
That's something I would say. I kind of like Rahir. Rahir as a character is so cool. I like Rahir. He's growing on me for this expansion. Where'd they disappear to? Oh, okay, I was about to say. Shall we, gentlemen? Are we continuing this quest to find Narelle? I never got the potion, though. I should probably do that. I have to go back to the place to do it. Okay, let's take care of the enemies first, because I do want to get, like, some level ups. Yeah. What is this? Skills deal. We'll put it on for now. Doesn't matter. It's just extra loot. I'm glad we got finally our orange thing, because I felt like it took us forever to get it. Like, it really felt like it was taking forever for us to get it. Good. That out. Okay, good. Let's get more blessed hammers. Nice. Oh, that's actually a nice skill. Okay. Alright. Gonna hit the level up. I'm gonna make a portal here. I want to make a portal here, but I don't know if it's ideal, because I need the potion. I'm gonna go back to base here. And then we'll continue onward, because I want to check some things. Game? I want to travel there? Sorry about that. We have a portal, so we'll be able to get back. I want to check. These guys good on stream? Yes? No? Maybe so? I want to disconnect. We've been playing an hour already. Yes, no? I have a hard time telling if that's a yes or a no. I'm gonna prefer up a be right back screen, okay? Sorry about that. I restarted my internet. So that's what that was. I just restarted the internet because I was like, something seems a little bit off. I'll restart then, because, you know, unless somebody tells me, I don't actually know. Alright, so let's go to the potion maker. So, hey, sometimes if you guys come in here and you see something's going on, please let the streamer know. That way they can fix the things as opposed to having it look a little bit choppy. Goes a long way. Alright, let's get the potion that I need. Alright. This is the alchemist. Here's the potion maker. Did they change it? This isn't the potion maker supposed to be here originally, right?
What do you...
Not what I want. Alchemist. Where's the potion person? They changed that too? That's probably over here, maybe? Why would they move her over here then? Why is she over here now? That's not even what I want to do. How do potions work? Did they change that whole thing? It feels like they did. Well, I mean, since we're already here, let's get rid of this dude. Because I'm not going to need any of this stuff. This is all junk gear at this point. So let's get rid of the junk. Okay, cool. It's junk. It's better than what I have on correctly. Yeah. Get rid of that. I don't want to carry around with too much junk that I don't necessarily need. Is there like a sword I could buy? Ideally, I need like a sword right about now. A good one. Blacksmith. You're a blacksmith, but you don't sell any weaponry. Hold on. Did they put potions with you? No, that would be crazy. The jewelry or just jewelry stuff? Is that a sword? The flail. But I think you could use flails with shields if I remember correctly, so it might be worth spending the gold. Yep. Okay. There, that's a little bit better than wielding an axe, because an axe isn't, like, necessarily something good. Okay, cool. Alright, you're the occultist. You're the purveyor. So they must have reworked potions. I don't remember it being like this. They had to have reworked potions. That's the only thing I could really think of Dreadknights here. And did they rework potions, though? It's just to show you how long I haven't played the game. Oops, sorry about that.
Elixirs brewed to order.
There are no elixirs to craft here, though. Basic elixirs. I guess potions don't work the way they used to. Okay. So I guess maybe after you do a certain amount of things, that means I just wasted coming here. I mean, it's not 100% waste, but it's just not what I necessarily was expecting. Alright, I guess continue back on the story then, Dreadknights, you know? Might as well. Onward to victory. You know? Alright. Let's talk to her here. What do you mean?
Old friends. Too crafty for their own good.
Imperial ruins like this.
So it's a secret tunnel?
Kind of a secret tunnel built in. There must be another way.
Alright, let's find another way then.
But it'll take some acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Don't worry, I can manage. Come, down below.
Okay. I guess we're following him. Problem is everybody moves like super slow, so then I gotta always then have to fight the enemies here. Alright, let's climb down. Alright, let's talk to you again. Is this the entrance?
Oh yes, but be on guard. There's no telling what's taken up residence inside.
Okay, so we'll probably fight a boss. I would expect at this point. Let's go. Unless it's like a full dungeon too, because I feel like we haven't done any really dungeon content just yet. There are you. Yeah, it's a full dungeon. That's fine, we need some action at this point. Felt like we were dragging a little bit there. Let's pop this. Okay, good. That flail, way better than what we had before. So we'll keep it for as long as we can. We need to eventually get some aspects too, that would be nice. Alright, let's try to speed through this as much as we can. I'm not familiar with any of this. Again, this is like all new content to me personally. Alright. It's just a matter of managing your resources with Blessed Hammer, because I feel like if you spam it too much, you're burning for way too much. There's probably like an aura that I'm not using that would probably be more beneficial here. This dungeon reminds me of the dungeon in Diablo 3 Act 3. Or Diablo 2 Act 3, excuse me. It's definitely got that vibe, like the Flare dungeon. The enemies in it too kind of remind me, as well as like the sewers. Anybody remember like the Flare sewers and the Garage sewers? That's kind of fascinating here. I just hope like the dungeon layout doesn't like really make you go in like a whole bunch of circles, because that's always like a concern with the previous seasons. I know they kind of rework dungeons, but sometimes like when you introduce like new expansions and stuff, then they kind of rework the dungeons again. Because I used to hate having to go like in circles for stuff. Good. Nice. Alright, let's move evade. I don't want to get hit here. Good. Kind of caught in an area I don't want to be in. Okay, there we go. Got in a ring now, finally. Give me my loot. Okay, let's put a Nerd ring on. It can be completely blinged out here. Is it better than what I have? It is, so we'll swap. Open sesame. Okay. Token of favor earned. Okay, great. Dark passageway. We're gonna need a key here. Probably fighting a boss, alright? And these dudes are everywhere, man. They don't let up. Let's kind of get some distance, because these Blessed Hammers, I gotta be kind of like far away from the enemies for them to really hit. He was stunned. That's kind of funny. Okay. Nice. I mean, so far the Paladin's playstyle's pretty good. It kind of, you know, nice little throwback to Diablo 2. Also a little bit of a throwback to Blessed Hammer Crusader in a way. I feel like it plays closer to Blessed Hammer Crusader than it does like old school Paladin Blessed Hammer. Alright, let's use Y here. I know there's supposed to be like mercenaries also available that come to help you now, like how it was in like Diablo 2. Watch out, that's an AoE thing. I'm not getting trolling for that. Played enough Diablo to know. Alright, good job. Got the ring. Oh, there's more enemies. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, cool. Let's throw some resource generation in here too, where we're at it. Okay, good. Let's pick up the boots. This dude's all over the place. He likes to teleport around. That's fine. Take care of him the old-fashioned way. Alright, nice. Good job. Pick up the slippers. Pick up that. They're under tier. These pants are not gold, so I'm not gonna actually swap to them. This is not good. That's not good. That's worse than what I have. That's one little bit more than what I have. Is it worth it? I think we just keep the blue rings for now. That's worse. That's worse. That's worse. That's worse. Okay. Let's double check something else here. Okay, we're good. We're in green. I just want to double check because I know in the beginning of stream we had a little bit of... I know it feels like it's a bit better now. Again, sorry. Sometimes ISP will just do ISP thing and you just gotta kind of rock with it. Okay, good. Let's throw some of these hammers. I don't know if I like the main attack that I'm doing. The Holy Bolt. Holy Bolt I don't feel like hits a lot of things. Do that. Probably do that for the shield, right? Yeah. I do like that they put the kill streak back from like Diablo 3. That's a nice little touch. I wonder if that actually is tied to experience points though, or is it just for cosmetics? Because in Diablo 3, the higher your kill rate went, the more experience points you'd get. So I'm going to pay attention to that right now. While we continue to slave through these enemies, get through the story dungeon. Level 14 already, not bad. Okay. Our carnage kills right now are at 219. 227. I'm just curious if there is actually experience bonus for that. Okay, devastation, nice. That's kind of cool. It's definitely like Diablo 3 in that sense. I kind of like that. That's a nice throwback for me who's a fan of that particular game. Oh, you do get experience bonuses for... Okay, cool. I like that. That gives you incentive to keep pushing the limits then. I like that. Good job, Blizzard. You actually made me very happy by bringing that back. I don't know, I guess they must have done that for the Lord of Hatred, or excuse me, the Vessel of Hatred DLC expansion. That's nice. Nice little nuances like that. Because I always kind of was in the boat of I would prefer Diablo 4 to feel more like Diablo 3 in terms of like streamlined experience. I know there's other people who are content creators are against that type of mindset and would prefer it to be closer to Diablo 2 experience. Problem is Diablo 2 system is so archaic of a system that unless you're like really into those old school ARPGs, it just doesn't really work anymore for it's like the same thing with Monster Hunter. Like people complain that Monster Hunter Wilds is too streamlined of an experience because it tries to get like other people into the franchise. Now keep in mind I've played Diablo since Diablo 2, the original PC release, so I understand what people are getting at with it, like not feeling and wanting that type of old school experience. But as somebody who's games and understands like how, you know, the industry has to evolve, you have to streamline experiences to be able to get new players, because eventually what happens with every video game is gamers get older, they have families, they have to move on to other things, and, you know, then having people like, how dare, you know, you keep these things so archaic that it turns off, like, newer gamers, and people that also maybe don't have time to, like, spend 20 hours a day playing, you know, Diablo 4, which is the other thing. I kind of appreciate ARPGs and video games in general that respect my time and understand that I have, as I'm getting older, other priorities that I can't, like, spend and grind and stuff, like, you know, how other content creators, like, can spend all day doing stuff, and I can't, you know, necessarily do that, sticking to that nature. So. Okay, great. Nice. Good amount of damage here. Sweet. Perfect. Let's grab an amulet. Continue to push forward here. Got a decent amount of kills. See if I can pop one of these. I need more. The one thing I don't like with the build is we just don't have enough resource generation. I feel like that hammer attack's terrible. I'm gonna have to invest some points maybe in getting some root. So probably we should do that at the bare minimum right now. Because it's kind of technically my own fault because I only put 1 point into this, I didn't put anything else. Holy Bolt applies Judgment. Did we do that? I did. Well, now I did it. Holy Bolt is hurled, smashes the ground, dealing... Becomes Discipline skill, vulnerable... Deals ricochets. I feel like this might be helpful. I could be wrong. We have 4 points, so let's continue on the skill tree. Again, I'll respec eventually at some point, so like none of this is really going to be super consequential right now. Like, let's just get 5 points into Blessed Hammer so that does the most amount of damage for it. We'll change the build as we go further. Okay. I might have to switch the mode that the game's on to. I feel like maybe quality mode might not be the best choice. Be wrong on that. Sometimes the servers in this game are really buggy too when they're not. Alright. I feel like this is one of these dungeons that I'm going around in like a giant square, which is something that they fixed previously. I mean, I appreciate it for the experience points, but I feel like I'm literally just going in a circle. Okay. Get the shield. Skeletons, nice. I'm assuming based on the dungeon layout, we're going this way. There's also a pylon, so we'll make sure we can... The other sad part is, it's not really super sad, but you can't use your steed, your mounts, in the dungeon, so you just kind of gotta pick some of the stuff up just for the sake of argument to get rid of it later. Alright. Let's continue to push over this way. So far, it's okay. How much further do I have to go to get there? Pretty quick. It's up this way. I don't know. They fixed the dungeon layouts, but this one particular dungeon, this particular story, is making me go in a weird direction. And it's not very... I understand it can't be like completely linear, keep that in mind, but this way, I don't know. Makes me feel a certain way about things. You know, it's an interesting design choice to go a little bit backward with things. Alright, let's pop that. Pop this as well. This bird for so much resources, though. I mean, this is kind of good, though, because it, like, moves in direction. Again, I'm still very early on in the build. I don't even have uniques yet, because we're just playing for the Vessel of Hatred campaign. Like, I wasn't kidding when I said I'm literally playing Vessel of Hatred. Alright, we got a sigil of some sort. Good. Kill streak things, I think, is kind of important bringing back. Because I feel like that's going to help significantly in terms of, like, just leveling. I think we're at the boss, finally. Find the way through the dark passageway of ally. The big baddie. This thing died really quick. I was expecting it to die that quick. Alright, cool. So where are we going now? This is the butcher's brutality. What, they leave? Okay. I actually really like this character. I hope he doesn't die, because that's usually what always happens in Diablo games, right? See, we have a chatter. Yo, can I play with you? I'm playing story right now. So I'm sorry, but I prefer to experience the story a little bit alone right now. The Den Waypoint. Okay, let's get the waypoint unlocked. I'm playing through Vessel of Hatred for the first time, the Act expansion. Welcome stream. You're not going to back to Gale Cool?
My friend, this I cannot do.
The Knights know my name now? Oh man, so he's like a hitman. Oh, so he's gonna stay with us. Okay, cool. Best thing he could do for to protect his daughter.
Fayira is well provided for, no matter where she is. And she'll have you know that I'm her papa.
Well, adopted papa, right?
I can do more good here in this place than back in the city. Look, I'll show you. Walk with me a moment, friend.
Okay, show me.
I'll unboard the main entrance.
Where are you gonna show me?
Years ago, I ran a mercenary company out of this place.
Don't take too long to walk, though, man. Oh, is this the mercenary thing that people were talking about?
Now, the fight's being brought to me. And I think I'd be more used to you as a mercenary.
Oh, so the mercenaries. This is how the mercenaries come back.
Though there's a chance you'll get both out of me.
Okay, cool.
And my name still carries weight.
Oh, I knew I was gonna like this character.
If I am here, and you will need their help, my friend. You will never regret hiring
The Pale Hand! Yes! Oh man, if you know, you know. The Pale Hand is like a really cool old school reference to Diablo 2. Thank you truly, but I don't need time to rest. And yeah, don't you need time to rest?
Friend, your heart is in a good place, but you wield it with the subtlety of a hammer. This wound, this loss is mine.
Okay.
Mine to carry, mine to tend. I will grieve it with my family in the privacy of my home.
Okay.
For now, let's stay focused on Nerel. That's where the Pale Hand
We can help fight you. Yeah.
We can help fight your fight.
Yes, give me a mercenary.
Days are scattered across Sanctuary. I want you to find them and bring them here. It may take
So we're gonna go look after the Pale Hand. We're gonna go look for the Pale Hand. Do I have to do that like right now? Because I would prefer to progress through the story. Quest: the hand remembers the blade. All right, where are we going now? So he's a blacksmith. So he's not gonna follow us into battle. Who's this? This is the secret gathering place for the mercenaries of the Pale Hand. Explore the hideout and reunite the mercenaries. Brutal note. I'm not gonna read these. Just because I want to kind of get a little bit quicker through this. Mercenary unlocked. We're here.
What is this?
Muddy letter. Reward challenge unlocked. Cool. I guess we could talk to him. Oops. Do you recognize the helm? It was accompanied by a letter.
Recognize it. I made it. Crafted for an old ally.
A bounty hunter named Subo. Who is Subo?
Barely a scratch on it. I don't think Subo knows about my recent injury. would you consider assisting him in my place?
So you want me to go on a quest that's deviating me away from Narelle?
Start there.
Oh,
Take the helm, so he knows I sent you.
okay. Should we go look for a mercenary? Because, I mean, that's going to be helpful for what we need to do, right? How do I get out of here? That's the main question. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a scatterbrain, but... Alright. So that activated there. Okay, we're looking for somebody in Hazel, so I think we probably go here. We're gonna deviate a little bit from the story because I feel like having a mercenary will probably make things go a little bit smoother. Dreadknights? Question mark, question mark. Thank you for the subscribe, Gray Scott. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's push. I don't know where I would find them though, right? Hopefully there's an easy way to find them. So, you know, like, this location's like very... Oh, it's a better tunic than what we have. Let's put it on for now. It's even better. Again, we're just kind of like randomly gearing up at the moment. Let's get that. Bye, goodbye. No. 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 I'm gonna just not do the put that ring on just yet. Better shield. Bad. Better than what I have for the moment. Okay, let's do ourselves another favor and just get rid of some of this loot now that we don't need. Garbage loot, as they say. And we'll just continue on our merry old way. If you're just joining us, we're playing Diablo 4. Interact. Little junk.
That got most of it.
Alright, where would we find them in Hazel? Because Hazel's like such a big area. Like, I feel like I'd be looking for this mercenary all stream. Like, this is the major area, right? I don't know, man. Should we look around town, maybe? Would he be like a merchant? Let's talk to... I don't know where we'd find him. Let's see if it says exactly. Search for Subo and Toxic Fens. Where's Toxic Fens on the map, though? Like, I really don't know where that location is. They're talking to me like if I would know. Like, it could be anywhere. Be up there. I'm gonna take a guess that's somewhere around here. And then we'll just kind of, you know, try our very best there, Dreadknights, in regards to that. These guys with me? Alright, I'm gonna mute just a second. Give me 1 second here. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. I just wanted to kind of, like, research where exactly I could find them, so I'm not, like, spending a whole bunch of time. The problem is... regarding him. He's in the Toxic Fens, but I don't know where the Toxic Fens would be considered on the map. You know? Because they don't actually tell you the locations, right? Could be somewhere here. Somewhere down here. I think... Oh, wait. Maybe this is it? Oh, that's it. Okay. They didn't really put a marker. That's why I was like, I'm a little bit confused where I should be going. Okay. We have a marker. Go follow the marker for him. Oop. I don't want to do that. That's one problem with the horse sometimes. Like, it just runs into things. Let's continue. The other thing, too, is I feel like they just need to... And this is not to be mean. Keep that in mind. I just feel like they need a rework on the horse. Because the horse, I just feel like... The way it works, and the fact that you have to, like, constantly hit the B button... Just get the speed boost is a bit annoying, to say the least. I'll get the mercenary first, because it's kind of important for the overall story. World boss spawning, I'm not going to do that. This is not very important to what we're doing concurrently. Wonder if we did any of the seasonal objectives. Probably not. We're focusing on, like, the campaign. Oh my goodness, it feels like it's going to take forever to get to this thing. World boss spawning... Can't I move any forward? Okay, because the damn horse got stuck on something again. Ah, my little bit of a pet peeve here. Attack those guys, but there's kind of no point just yet. Ignoring all this just so we can get the mercenary, because that way we have like a little bit of extra help. Almost there. I feel like these horses are actually slower than going on foot sometimes. Hopefully for Lord of Hatred expansion they fix that, because that doesn't feel good when you're like, feel like you're quicker walking than you're on anything else. Blessed hammers. Is this it? Nope, this is just a random event. Maybe we'll run into the hero here anyway. I'll help them because that's what the Wanderer does. Do that. Good. Yes, I am helping. Doing exactly what you want me to do. Plus a hammer feels pretty good. Not perfect. Feels nice. We're just defending these people. Where's the rest of the enemies? Is that it? I feel like we're killing them quicker than they're actually spawning. Is it because there's somebody else here? I think so. Alright, let's get rid of these damn spiders. This might be where the Toxic Fen is itself, right? Because these are the spiders, right? The one thing I didn't know is there's nobody on the servers. I guess maybe because everybody's waiting for expansion and like new content, because Season 12 is basically over in a couple days. Which is kind of fine. I prefer not having a whole bunch of people on the map while I'm trying to do stuff like that, and then just kind of like... You know, I don't want to say giga chatting it, but it kind of like when you're just trying to level a character and it happens, gets a bit annoying. Level 18 already? Honestly, I don't even think we're going to get to even level 20 today on stream, so I do like the fact that the level up system is much better. And again, we did story content, which gave us probably like extra experience points, but... that was decent for Obols. I like the kill streak being back. That's a nice touch. Nothing. Oh, hold on. Better. But I want to keep the gold for now because I can put aspects on that. I can't put aspects on that other thing. Alright. So we just gotta find this mercenary dude. Where is he? Just hanging out somewhere around here. Maybe down by the shrine? Use stone? Leave no stone unturned? He's got to be somewhere, right? Wouldn't be for the bridge, because he's in this area. That's the one thing, too, that sometimes bothers me with the map. Like, when they do stuff like this, and you're like, it's not very clear exactly what you should be doing. It's just like, oh, look, and maybe he's around somewhere. But, you know, those nice little things that's like, a specific marker sometimes just goes a little bit As opposed to just looking around the map, killing a bunch of things and being like, well, I don't know, I gotta hope I hit the sweet spot and eventually I'll find him. I'm assuming he's probably gonna be hanging around somewhere around the edge. Could be wrong, though. Let's get the chest. Might as well get the gold. Never know if we need it later. And it's a toxic lurker. Get some more gold. Where is this dude? Fake creeper over here? How when they mark stuff and it's like... Can he not spawn, maybe? Is that a possibility? Guess we're just gonna have to check every edge until something shows up, right? It's the only thing I could think of. Maybe he's up there in that tiny little corner, because that seems like something the game would do in terms of design. Good. Let's experience this right now. Wasn't that? I could have swore he was going to be up tucked away in the corner. Where are you? Let's get this while we're here, because that's resources we could use. Where the hell is he? We've looked literally, like, everywhere. Is he just not spawned in? Where could this mercenary be? Checked basically everywhere. That's a horse. Maybe you're here by the camp? Is that you? Or are you screaming at me?
Himself. Then he has good reason.
Yes, he is.
You're the helm.
Yes, I do have the helm.
That is good enough for me.
Good! That was the easiest time of convincing somebody.
And since that bandit who got past you will be back with many of his angry friends, I hope some of what they say of you is actually true.
I am the hero.
Buy me the time to do what's necessary.
What am I doing?
I captured one of the bandits and stashed him below. This way.
Mini dungeon? Okay. We gotta prove ourselves to Subo. Where are we going? I don't see the actual dungeon. Okay, there it is. The way that they mark things on the map, I need to kind of improve that a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Those little things kind of add up. Because, like, if you look at the map here, the way it's structured, but the way, like, the actual layout of the map is, it's a little bit... So I'm, like, hitting issues. Corners, I shouldn't. Okay, Subo, what are you going to do to him?
Here's information we need. I can convince him to give it up.
Okay.
They will be coming to free him soon.
So I'm supposed to defend
Slit his throat to
you?
keep him from talking.
I don't want to really kill him unless it's necessary.
While I have a chat with him.
Okay, so we're going to keep him occupied, fine. A little bit of a deviation from the story, but it's fine. That's demons, okay. Why are demons trying to save a thief? That's what I need to know. That was quick. There's got to be more enemies. It's not going to be that easy, right? Yeah, I know. It's like, there's a Diablo. It's not going to be that easy. If it was, I'd be shocked. Very good. Good. Good amount of damage here. It's better ring. I'm going to equip it. Start chucking those blessed hammers. Oh, I ran out of resources. Not a good idea. Oh, I'm so low on resources. And we need some mythics right about now. Let's get those pants.
I know they're doing something at the Windswept altar. But
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Speak, coward! Well, he killed him, regardless. Alright, Subo.
See? He felt like talking after all.
It did, and then you killed him, though.
Hopefully there is still time. Meet me at the Windswept altar.
Okay, I'll do that.
Don't keep me waiting.
I won't keep you waiting. I need this mercenary, Dreadknights. I need somebody to help in aiding us against the battles of the forces of Mephisto. So far, enjoying the expansion. I think the story's pretty good. I can't believe we're almost at the 2-hour mark. It felt like time has flown by so quickly this stream. Where are we going next? Here. I put the marker on the map because if not, I'm likely to not know where the direction I'm going in. Reach of adulation. Alright, let's keep pushing this way. I gotta ignore the small fries for now. I gotta figure out where we go for the potions though, because I feel like having 4 potions seems weird. Alright, let's take care of some of these enemies. Okay, I see how the hammer's supposed to work now. Alright. That's not too convenient. Subo, can I assume you have a plan?
Get the big one's attention. Keep him distracted.
Okay, fine, Subo.
You'll know what to do when the time comes.
Okay, fine. I feel like Paladin wouldn't really be doing this type of work, though, to be able to get a mercenary. How freaking cool it would look right now. Probably get better armor eventually. Alright. Honestly, it's better to just do the hammer here, right? So look, that bounces off of mostly everything. Yeah, for now, that's probably like the best way to do our damage rotations. Good. Decent amount. Nice. I have to remember the settings I used for D4 too, because I noticed it's a little bit choppy-ish. Probably gotta dumb down some of the settings a little bit, because I'm playing them on a very high setting, I believe, right now. I don't think I necessarily need. Chest. Could probably dumb it down a little bit. Maybe switch to balance mode. I won't do that on stream though, because they say don't mess up your settings on stream. Okay, open. Nice. Good. I mean, he said I would know what to do, but I feel like this... One thing I'm not too happy about so far with the expansion with the Vessel of Hatred, keep in mind, this is not Lord of Hatred just yet. That one comes out next week. I feel like they've reworked the dungeons they said a while back so that you wouldn't be running around in squares and stuff. I feel like, particularly right now, I feel like I'm running in squares again, which, you know, not sure I like that in terms of dungeon layout change. I could be wrong though. Okay, good. And then I can just get the resources. Okay. I feel like the Paladin's pretty good. I feel he'll probably be a lot stronger later in the game when you have like a whole bunch of good gear. Right now I feel like basic Paladin... The melee is definitely watered down from original D2 days. Definitely feels closer to playing Blessed Hammer with the Crusader in Diablo 3 than it does Blessed Hammer in Diablo 2. Because in Diablo 2 you could just spam the crap out of Blessed Hammer. Here you can't really just spam them, you have to like just cast a couple of them every few times. Because if not, you'll burn for your resources, so it becomes a bit more of a passive skill. Level 20. Nice. Where am I going though? See, this is my problem with these type of dungeons now. It's like, I think I have to go the R way, I didn't really realize it. We're tier 8 on brutality, or 9? I feel like we've done a lot of quests for the seasonal jury that I'm not paying attention to. Alright, so let's go this way. It's like, here should be an opening, right? There's probably a door, I didn't even see it. Yeah, case in point. This leads nowhere, though. Okay. It's over this way, maybe? Yep. Sometimes I feel like the minimap doesn't do a really good job of exactly conveying where you should be going to. Because, again, this is the first time playing the Lord of Hatred expansion. I'm getting used to, like, some of the new stuff. I wanted to start with a fresh character, just so I could have, like, a bit of a feel for the season, too. Because I know the season's almost ending and we'll start a little bit differently. I have to also upgrade some skills, but I want to get through this dungeon before I start messing with more of the skill tree. Okay, so you don't need too many Blessed Hammers. You don't have to spam them. Alright, let's pop this. We can get a bit of... That's the one problem, too, with the Blessed Hammer, so obviously I remember this from older days. Like, you have to position yourself just a certain way for it to work well. I always preferred. I know there's like this really cool thing people are suggesting for me to try out, but I have to get like the proper gear for it. Climb up here before I can really test it. Because I'm definitely going to be switching it to something else. The wing strike thing sounds interesting. I don't know how exactly it works. Because I think you have to be like level 15 to do so. Well, we're level 20 right now, so we could probably unlock more stuff from the Paladin in terms of his actual real quest. Alright. Let's see here. Hold on here. Okay, you're dead. Oh man, we're getting close to that boss fight. I just wanted to do this for the mercenary. I didn't realize it was going to take this long now. Let's take care of them. Good. Yeah, there's a boss fight coming up, but there's a healing well. Always there's a boss like right next to it. How did you beat me here? Oh wait, that's the ringleader. I thought that was Subo. No, 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 human sacrifices, how dare you? Okay.
It seems we have a visitor.
Yes, we do have a visitor. I will put him out of his misery right now.
You're cultists.
And you're already dead.
I'm not dead yet.
Whoever you are, you're outnumbered.
Oh my goodness, how did he randomly die? Subo, right? Yeah, Subo. Alright, he's gonna get the revenge against these cultists. Oh wow, this guy's willing to risk his life, huh? Subo got him. Oh, he really is, like, trying to prevent the sacrifice. I wonder if it was a friend of his? Oh, it's a woman. It was a damsel in distress. It makes sense.
When were you going to tell me this was a rescue mission?
Yeah, he was never going to tell us, I guess. He needed to see if we could trust him.
And everything worked out fine, didn't it?
For the most part, it did.
Let's get this one home and collect our bounty.
Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, there's demons spawning. Well, I mean, it's Diablo, right? Holy crap, that thing's big.
Everything worked out fine.
Yeah, everything worked out fine, except the demon still got summoned because you slaughtered the blood sacrifice of the criminal. Alright. We're fighting Ashta, the malformed serpent. Okay. Let's do this. I will say, so far, a good expansion. I mean, I haven't really gotten into the meat and potatoes of everything yet, but well, eventually. And again, like, I apologize for people who wanted to play with me, but since I'm experiencing, like, the storyline part of the expansion, I don't want to really... I kind of want to experience that for myself solo. You know. Again, I don't really play too much with viewers on stream. That's not, like, I'm not that type of streamer. Sometimes I'll do it, like, when it's, like, an organized thing, but I won't just randomly play with viewers on stream. Sorry. It's not, like, my cup of tea. I'm not that type of streamer. Alright, I think for now... Just talk to Subo. Did he just, like, disappear and leave me? Feels like that. I guess if when I go back to their place, Subo will be there, hopefully? For Claymore. 'Cause, I mean, he made me go through this whole entire dungeon, right? Alright, let's back out of the dungeon, right? And unfortunately, I'm running out of time that I could stream today. So I will probably stream the rest of this. I can't tomorrow because I'm going to be playing... Vampire Crawlers tomorrow because it's launch day. So I won't be able to stream this again. I'm thinking probably next stream will be Wednesday. I won't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'll just continue. However, I'm gonna play seasonal because I don't want to ruin the story for people in case you, like, you know, want to continue with the storyline aspect of it. So, I won't do that part. I will just continue to do, like, the seasonal stuff so I can get a little bit stronger. I mean, we did a whole bunch of stuff too. Like, we have rewards that I can claim. I didn't claim so far. I'm surprised we were able to get this many things so far. Looks like they changed how the seasonal reward system works yet again from what I originally was. Let's also do this. I can't claim any of these because this is stuff that's not on the free track. This is a premium track that I'm not going to buy. Did we do anything for Doom? Probably not. I don't know how you unlock the Doom stuff. Oh, we did do stuff. That's the gate. I want the sword. It's a sword. That's the flail. That's that. That's the Death's Fang. Oh, I got it. I see. The sword is on the paid track, it seems. It's not one of the free rewards. Okay, well, we only have 36, right? So the only thing we can grab, realistically, is this right now. Let's claim it. So at least we got our free reward, right, Dreadknights? Except... our things... I'm not really too crazy. See the map. Oop, not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna do those points off of stream. The Doom thing is done. Let's go to the map. Seasonal rank. Oh, they don't have those Earth things that they used to have, where you had to do, like, specific objectives. Okay, I see they've changed that, too. That's something that kind of annoyed people as well. Alright. Okay. So, like I said, we are gonna call it here. The reason for me calling it here is because I don't have, like, realistically a lot more time to stream today. So we'll continue the story on Wednesday. I will not stream Master Duel. We'll play more Diablo 4 on Tuesday, and then the plan is I'm gonna do seasonal content off of stream, so I can get my character a little bit more leveled, so that I can go through some of the storyline a little bit quicker. Because we basically just did, like, the very beginning, which I felt was more of a tutorial to the Vessel of Hatred. So far, I think it's pretty good. Paladin class, so far, a little bit weaker than it was in Diablo 2 Resurrected, at least at the start. Like, in terms, remember, I'm starting with a level 1 character and just, like, starting from scratch. So, obviously, as we continue to gear up and stuff, it'll probably feel a little bit differently. Blessed Hammer, It feels as weak as it did as Crusader in Diablo 3, which is why I don't play, like, Blessed Hammer build in Diablo 3 for Crusader. I'd probably switch to a much stronger build when I do get the gear and the loot that I need. With that being said, though, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. I do greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow I will be playing Vampire Crawlers. It's launch day. I will be playing the game. Same time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then Wednesday, more Diablo 4. We'll continue the Vessel of Hatred expansion story campaign. Then on Thursday, I will play, maybe I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on Thursday instead. That's why I didn't do a paper schedule this week, because I know I was going to change my schedule quite a bit. With that being said, though, thanks for hanging out, thanks for chatting, thanks for lurking. I do greatly appreciate it. Tell me how you feel about Diablo 4, if you've been playing the season, or you're just, like, getting into the Vessel of Hatred expansion, or you pre-ordered the Lord of Hatred expansion. I will be playing Lord of Hatred expansion. This is all prep work for it, so I'm going to be kind of very busy grinding and doing a whole bunch of stuff, getting stuff situated, because I do plan to do guides and build videos and all that stuff that I used to do on the channel for Diablo 3. That's the plan to do it in Diablo 4 once Lord of Hatred drops. But I gotta prepare. I did want to experience the story first, so I was, like, all caught up to date. So then when we do play Lord of Hatred, it's not like, I don't know what happened in between, like, base game and, like, our expansion. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, thanks for chatting. I do greatly appreciate it. And most importantly, I appreciate you. I'll see you all tomorrow for Vampire Crawlers. Till next time, guys.